Welcome back to the Iron Beauty Podcast. I am your host, Elizabeth Ayler, and we share everything gut health, fat loss, hormones, and mental health here. And today I'm going to be talking about why the scale can fluctuate 3 to 5 pounds on a given day. Are you truly gaining weight? What is going on in your body? And what can we do to really track our progress to lose fat and reach our goals in terms of sustainability when it comes to fat loss? So let's just dive right into it. You know those days where you wake up, you hop on the scale, it reads 4 or 5 pounds heavier, and you flip out. That used to be me. I would let it dictate my life, and a lot of my clients, I work with them to overcome this. And we think that we truly gained 3 to 4 pounds in one actual day. But the truth is, I'm gonna break down the science, and then I'm gonna give you my top 10 reasons and things going on in our body. But in order to gain 1 pound of fat, you need to be in a surplus of 3,500 calories. So if you gained, 3 pounds overnight, did you eat over 15,000 calories in a day? No. Unless you really went out and had some fun and did one of those challenges, but I bet you didn't. So remember that before you panic, and let's talk about now why that scale can fluctuate and then how we can actually track our progress, because I don't want this to dictate any of your lives. I don't want it to track and get you feeling just bad about your results. And yeah, I did, so we're not gonna. The first reason why that scale can jump up 3 to 5 pounds overnight is gonna be sodium. Did you eat out the night before? Have you been eating more processed foods in your diet? What I mean by that is your food boxed. Is it one of the frozen meals? A lot of the times when we eat out, they put a lot of sodium in that food because they want it to taste good. They want you to like it. They want you coming back, spending some dollars over there. And even with processed and packaged food, they are a lot higher in sodium. If we have an imbalance or we're going really high one day, that can cause your body to hold on to water and that scale to jump up that next day. So the first thing to ask yourself before you panic about the scale going up is, did you eat out the night before? Have you been having more processed foods higher in sodium? If so, hydrate up. Balance out your sodium with your potassium, things rich, coconut water. You could do potassium coming from bananas or dark leafy greens, and know that it will go down in a few days. The second reason why that scale can go up is going to be inflammation. And this is a big one because if you've ever started a new workout regimen, I remember I used to get crazy sore in the beginning. And you know that feeling where you try to put on your jeans after leg day and you literally cannot fit in your jeans. And you're living that song, Looks Like a Tight Situation, how she squeezes in those jeans. I don't know if you remember that song, but when you are training hard or starting a new training program, you are breaking down your muscle fibers. In order to repair and recover, your body has inflammation happening. So if you're starting a new training program and you're training really hard, you're getting sore, your clothes are fitting a little tighter, the scale goes up, know that that could be muscle inflammation from that new training program, and that will too go down. The third reason why that scale can bump up 3 to 4 pounds in a given day is going to be bowel regularity. I'm throwing it out there. If you are not going to the bathroom on a daily basis, I mean daily basis, guys, this is important, then you are backed up. And if you haven't gone in a few days and that scale went up, you're just FOS, full of shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. So we gotta do things to get those bowels moving. You gotta look in your gut health. If you need help with that, I work one-on-one with clients. You could send me over a DM on Instagram, gut. I work with a lot of clients that have SIBO, H. pylori. I struggled for years with severe digestive issues, looked 6 months pregnant, and no matter how many laxatives I took, I still couldn't poop. So I had to really focus on healing my gut, did whole introductory diets, gut healing protocols to get myself back to where I am today, feeling my best self. The fourth reason why that scale can go up 3 to 4 pounds in a given day is gonna be inconsistency with your eating. If you're skipping a meal and then you're skipping breakfast, you're eating a small lunch, and then dinner, you're eating this big, large meal, and then you're going to bed right on it, your body is literally going to bed, trying to digest the food. You're waking up, you're weighing yourself when the food's been sitting in your stomach, and that could be another big reason why that scale jumps up overnight. So I like to have my set times throughout the day when I eat. No, you do not need 6 meals a day to lose weight, get shredded at all. I do 3 meals a day, and I just really balance my meals. I do count macros, but get consistent with your eating times. Do not eat a large meal right before bed. Do not stick to skipping breakfast. It is the most important meal of the day. And if you check out my YouTube, I have whole videos on there about my favorite breakfast recipes and the importance of really prioritizing that protein at your first meal for your metabolism, for your hunger, satiety hormones, leptin, ghrelin. This is such a big deal when it comes to sustainability with fat loss. The next one, number 5, what I want to talk about is low sodium diets. I've been there, I've done that. I used to be afraid of salt. I wouldn't have it in my diet, and the truth is, it's about having the right salt. Yes, I did read books about salt, and my favorite salt to consume is Redmond's Real Salt. I put it on every meal, but you have 3 electrolytes in your body: sodium, potassium, and magnesium. If you're training really hard, you live in a hot climate, you are sweating, you're on a low sodium diet, your body can become depleted in it, and maybe you're drinking a lot of fluid, but you feel like you're just peeing it right out. You may be low on your sodium. So I do sometimes supplement with an electrolyte. I will put the one that I use in the show notes below for you. I do a packet a day, but I also make sure that I am salting my meals with high quality salt. Again, I use Redmond's Real Salt, and it's about the balance. If you go too low on your sodium, your body can retain, and that can lead you headaches, low energy, anxiety, all of those issues. And I've been there. Like I said, sodium makes a change. The 6th reason why that scale can go up overnight is going to be water. So, are you drinking enough water? If you're getting plenty of fiber in your diet, you're getting plenty of sodium, you're eating your meals, you're doing everything right. If you're just very dehydrated, that could be a reason. Do you need 2 gallons of water a day? No. Aim for half your body weight in ounces of water a day and adjust. If you're training more, you're more thirsty, increase it. But I like to stick to a baseline, at least half my body weight in ounces of water a day, and then I adjust from there. I don't feel the need to force myself to have a gallon and a half water a day, and I just find it crazy that some people, they're more sedentary, sitting on a desk in a cold climate. They think they need to get in, a gallon, 2 gallons of water a day. So find your happy medium, adjust, but do make sure that you are hydrated. The 7th reason why that scale can go up 3 to 4 pounds in a given day is going to be stress. And stress is not just mental, it is physical. It comes through low-calorie diets. If you're not eating a lot of food, you're doing tons of cardio, you're not sleeping good, then you've got stress going on in your life. All of these increase your cortisol, your fight or flight response. That is going to cause you to retain water, store fat, feel low energy, fatigue. Time block, we make lifestyle changes so that they're able to actually make new habits like the sleep, the stress, things going on in their life, so that they're able to fit the training in, have plenty of time to prioritize their self, their you time, and be there for their family. So it's about making lifestyle changes, not low-calorie diets, burning yourself out, and then not able to sustain it later in life. I tell my clients, I don't want you to need me 6 months to a year from now. I want you to refer people to me because you're able to sustain it. The next thing that could lead to the scale going up 3 to 5 pounds overnight is going to be sleep. Like I just talked about, sleep is just like stress. Not getting enough does increase those cortisol levels. Retain water. You're going to get freaking grumpy. Anxiety is going to go up, and you're just not going to be feeling your best self and performing your best either. The next reason why that number on the scale could go up is going to be your period, okay? So if you are getting close to your period, you're ovulating. During these times, I'm sorry guys, I hold on to water. My scale can go up 5 pounds, and if that is you and you feel the bloat and you feel backed up during your period, it's just because we have shifts in our estrogen, our progesterone, our testosterone. These change up the rates of digestion. You may feel like the food is in you a little bit longer. You get more gassy, more bloated. So that could be a big reason why you feel like the number on the scale is going up. We're close to our cycle. And remember, it's only temporary. It does go away. The final reason why that scale can go up 3, 4, 5 pounds in a given day is going to be changing scales. You can go from one scale to the next, and that scale could be 10 pounds of a difference. I'm honest with you guys. This has happened to my clients. So like, Elizabeth, I weighed myself on one, I went to a hotel, first thing in the morning, and that scale is like 10 pounds off. I'm like, yes, do not panic. The key when it comes to being the most consistent with the scale is weighing yourself first thing in the morning on an empty stomach, same scale, and stick to consistent eating patterns and look around these little tips that I've given you today on 10 reasons if you're crazy high in sodium. The key with everything is really finding balance. And if you find balance with your food, your training, your sleep, that's when you always feel your best self. And I kind of want to share with you a little something, okay? So the reason I started the Iron Beauty podcast was because I actually came from a severe eating disorder. I let the scale dictate my day. I wouldn't leave the house. I wouldn't go to family outings. I would sit inside on the weekends and just binge on food. And then all during the week, I would just eat 0-calorie water and Special K cereal. And I had a lot of things that I had to work on. And I spent 8 years of ups and downs to get to where I am today. And to me, creating this podcast, the Iron Beauty, Iron to me stands for strong. I was bullied a ton in high school, even in elementary school. I was called horrible things, and I always felt just like a loner, like no one wanted to be my friend, no one wanted to be with me, that I didn't fit in, I didn't have confidence. So to me, bodybuilding was a thing to build my confidence. So Iron is strong. It's showing you that you can do anything you want. Lifting is strong, it's sexy, and that's what we should be focusing on. Not the number on the scale, the number on the weights in the gym. The weights we freaking lifting. And then beauty, the EA in beauty, I capitalized for Elizabeth Ayler, that's me. And it's basically showing that strong is beautiful. It's not, again, about the number on the scale. My mom, she was best friends with Ellen. So Ellen is one of the, so my mom, she grew up with Ellen. Ellen's a creator of the Orange Theory, okay? She had her Ellen's Ultimate, and me and my mom would go when I was younger, and we would do workout classes. And she always would say this: you could be wearing rags, but take care of yourself and have the best body and confidence, and that's gonna shine through. So it's not about all your fancy clothes. It's about truly learning to love yourself, do things to prioritize your self-care, and do things to make you feel better. And if you need help, I want you to go DM me on Instagram, Ready. I do a 90-day transformation with my clients. We focus on gut, hormones. A big majority of people that I work with are women over 40 with hysterectomies, post-menopause. It's not just about calories in versus calories out. We have to look at things differently. We have to address the stress, the sleep, training correctly for your hormones. It's not about training harder, it's about training smarter. So if you need help, you're tired of yo-yo diets up and down, not getting sustainable results, again, send me over a DM on Instagram, send me it Ready. We will get set up on a phone call to see if we are that perfect fit. I hope you enjoyed this episode today. And if you found this helpful in any way, please give this a rating on iTunes. If you're in Spotify, wherever you are, share it with a friend, because I truly just want to bring so much knowledge and information to you this year and share my story of every obstacle I hit and how I've overcome it so that I can help you reach your goals. I love you so much. Iron Beauty is out, and if you need help, just reach out. I love you.